comes forward of Prime Minister Boris Johnson Dachshund drink beer dad bod father figure shirt, revealing his street map for bringing the nation out of lockdown on Monday. The controversial Israeli Prime Minister has positioned himself at the entrance and middle. The most common errors of this make with coronavirus vaccine tracker. As of Thursday, the nation had administered 800,000 doses of the Pfizer-BioNTech vaccine, which means roughly 8.84% of its 9 million residents have gotten their first dose. In response to Bloomberg's vaccine tracker, Israel, a rustic dachshund drink beer dad bod father figure shirt of about 9 million folks, has given the 2 really helpful jabs of the Pfizer-BioNTech coronavirus vaccine to around 4 million residents. Israel has already secured sufficient doses of the Pfizer and Moderna vaccines for all of its residents to obtain at the least a preliminary shot, and for almost all of the inhabitants to obtain the total 2 doses. Israel has secured 8 million doses of the Pfizer-BioNTech vaccine. In contrast, the U.S. had administered about 3.1 million vaccine doses by Thursday, masking 0.95% of its whole inhabitants. In line with the Chilean Ministry of Finance, by the 3rd of March the nation had taken supply of 10 million Sinovac doses and solely 700,000 Pfizer doses. Dachshund drink beer dad bod father figure shirt, ladies tee, V-neck, sweater and hoodie, sweater, ladies tee, hoodie, V-neck. Palestine has seen greater than 138,000 COVID-19 instances for dachshund drink beer dad bod father figure shirt inhabitants of about 5.1 million. The UK had administered doses to about 1.4% of its inhabitants. Gill informed WBUR that a single dose of Pfizer's vaccine could also be 80 to 90% efficient, based mostly on the Section 3 trial knowledge collected between sufferers' first and second doses. Of the 523,000 folks insured, solely 544 contracted SARS-CoV-2 after the second dose. Greater than 28% have already obtained the second dose. The utmost dose and in addition the incremental quantity varies amongst pens. In line with the settlement, Israel pays considerably greater than the EU for every vaccine dose of the BioNTech Pfizer vaccine. Reportedly about €23, $28 per dose, in contrast with the €12 paid by the EU. Morissette, a 78-year-old French girl, was the primary particular person to obtain a dose of the Pfizer-BioNTech vaccine on the René Murat Hospital in Sèvres, on the outskirts of Paris. Yoel Har even is the director of the Worldwide Division and Useful Resource Growth on the Sheba Medical Middle, the most important hospital within the Center East. And by the way, the place Netanyahu was vaccinated in December. Right here. A medical employee receives the vaccine at Santa Maria Hospital in Dachshund drink beer dad bod father figure shirt Lisbon. Pfizer stated it's on the monitor to ask well-being regulators for permission to promote the shot earlier than the top of this month if pending knowledge point out the vaccine is protected. To have the ability to monitor the event of the pandemic in Israel, we present the information on vaccinations, confirmed instances, hospitalizations, ICU admissions, and deaths within the following charts. There's little motive to suspect America's path out of the pandemic will diverge a lot from Israel's. Gadgets comparable to medication, and provides in electronics and weapon techniques that are crucial to our protection shouldn't be outsourced. Other products